This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for March 13th, 2023. It's currently February 3rd, 2023, 4:35 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme and behavior for the day, we have a key technical price level that's highlighted on the 13th. It's important to point out also on the 1 month we have on the very next day on the 14th we have the Ace of Swords, which is correlating to a prominent high. So my sense is that we have a prominent crest or prominent high here on the 13th. And there should be a sharp drop as well. This also correlates to the Fool card. Behavior around the highest high for the day. There'll be an unexpected move to the upside and should be a sharp drop off of the highest high as well. A sharp drop that'd stand out on a 1 day. Behavior around the lowest low, we have a period of volatility and there's a sharp dip within that period of volatility that will bring us to the lowest low. It looks like a lot of ground is covered coming out of the low. It's sort of like a light bearish volume kind of day. No real trade advisement either. That's important to point out. No trade advisement, even though this card is a trade card. It's the only one, and my sense is probably, well, there's a trade at the end of the day possibly, or into the 14th. In any case. Behavior around in the pre-market, we declined through multiple support levels, and then there's a bit of a rally into a near overbought crest or peak there around the open. That near overbought crest or peak is going to be an easily missed opportunity to mention it. An easily missed opportunity before a sharp decline through multiple support levels into a day's low somewhere around let's say, well, a first day's low somewhere between like 10 and 11 ish. And then there's a bit of there's a notable move to the upside out of that low, somewhere between the 10 and 11 o'clock hour it appears, and then we have like a bit of a holding pattern with like a pop and a drop. There's probably something to do with an agreement between two leaders that's highlighted around that time before noon, and then we rally into a crest midday that we sell down from through a support level on a 1 day chart, and then we do a U-shaped reversal, come back and reuse that support as support. Then we have a rally, sideways fluctuating rally in the early afternoon, taking us to a key resistance level that it appears we're going to break through, probably the same price level that we saw first thing in the morning, where that peak fell from, around the 10 to 11 o'clock hour. Or excuse me, the 9:30 to 10 o'clock hour, and somewhere around 2 to 3, it looks like maybe a little bit before, like maybe right on the 2 o'clock mark, there's this test. It looks like we're going to break through because we falsely established support, and we tested it once, then falsely established support, and here we go to test it again. We're going to break through. No, instead we turn around and we decline through key support. That's the support that we falsely established, and it looks like we have another low or possibly a lower low at the end of the day. It's either the same low or a lower low, probably a lower low at the end of the day, because we've got the death card here. But there is erratic behavior back and forth, guys. It looks like we probably revisit this crest here, the pleasure card information or correlation here, so we probably revisit the same price level that we had early in the day, which is the Ace of Swords. So we'll see it twice most likely, two highs in other words, and two lows. That's the S&P. Oh, and then we open higher. We open higher on the 14th in the pre-market, and then there's a move to the upside out of overbought territory, or excuse me, out of oversold territory. That's the S&P for March 13th, 2023. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, my friends. Most importantly, make sure to follow that rule of karma. 5% of the profits you make from the information on this channel, we're giving it away for free, guys. I could keep this to myself. I could sell it for billions of dollars if I found the right individual, you know? But we're giving it away for free. My goal is not the same as your goal. My goal is to help you make money with the intent to take a piece of that and pay it forward into the world and can create good deeds that will perpetuate onward through infinity. You do one good deed and it perpetuates itself through infinity. So, you know, take 5% of that profit, pay it forward. Somebody who needs it doesn't see it coming. 5% of the profits back to the channel, keep us going. Say thank you and gratitude to the universe. And then you also are fulfilling the expectation in your mind that there's more coming. And that's really necessary to act accordingly. When you act accordingly in life to the proper mentality, you get more of same, right? So you wanna be an abundant mind, you get more abundant mind. You could send the 5% to PayPal here, Cash App, PayPal. But most importantly, make sure whatever you spend that money on, you spend that money out of love. The universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions, my friends. Doesn't matter if it's $1, doesn't matter if it's $100,000. What matters is the act of that 5% for the rule of karma, my friends. I'll see you guys on the next one.